This is a lesson on writing chemical formulas. You'll be given a name, and you gotta write the formula down. If it's something like calcium sulfide, calcium is Ca off your periodic table, and that has a charge of 2+. Sulfide ends with IDE, so it's just sulfur, and it is 2-. 2 plus 2 minus cancels, so the formula for calcium sulfide is CaS. If it's something like titanium, 3 hydrogen phosphate. Same process, except here you have Roman numerals, so I'll tell it to you. Titanium is Ti, and the charge on titanium 3 is 3+. Hydrogen sulfate is HPO4. You get that on page 44 in this textbook, and or the list of atomic ions, and that has a charge of 2-. They don't cancel, so you crisscross. So you need 2 titaniums and 3 groups of hydrogen phosphate. So that's how you do those. If you have a set charge or no set charge, you work them that way. If you have prefixes, if you have dinitrogen monoxide, each word is separate. So this is nitrogen. How many nitrogens? 2, so it's N2. Oxide is O. Mono means 1, so N2O would be dinitrogen monoxide. So if the charges cancel, you're fine. If you have to crisscross to get the charges to equal each other, if they're not the same, or if you have prefixes, once you see a prefix, you know you're going with numbers. Key point, prefixes tell you numbers. Roman numerals tell you the charge. You can't have charges on this because nitrogen's negative, oxide's negative. So if they're both negative, you can crisscross to cancel out and get a 0 power, a 0 charge on them. So this is what you have if you have compounds. If you have an element, say you have gold, formula is Au. If you have sulfur, it's S. There are exceptions, and these are the diatomic 7. Element number 7 is nitrogen, and you make a 7 on the periodic table. So if you have nitrogen by itself, it's N2. If you have dinitrogen monoxide, a bad example, suppose you have nitrogen monoxide. Nitrogen is not by itself, it's combined, so you don't do the diatomic. Diatomic is if you have nitrogen and nitrogen only. If it's in a compound, you have nitrogen combined with monoxide or oxide, so that would be NO. You don't have N2O, 2, it's just NO, because that's the way the formula is written. I said these are the diatomic 7. If you notice, you're missing one, and that's hydrogen. Hydrogen is the exception, and we all know that chemistry is the exceptional science. So that's a brief rundown on how you write formulas.